Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Big and
Smalls
Podcast. Episode 14.
14.
So crack open grab your popcorn. You gonna say the other thing?
Crack open your Cokes.
And, oh wait, my bad.
Enjoy this episode.
People, we have a very exciting episode, and why is that?
Because we got a very special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, we have...
The one, the only...
Paul!
Good evening.
I was going to say Ashton's dad, but no.
No. It's PAUL KAKAVROS. They know Ashton's dad.
Yeah.
Ashton's a bum, but we're not
Ashton is a bum. We'll get into that.
So, Paul, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you do?
Who are you?
Who are you?
For those of you who know Ashton, I'm his dad, or Alyssa. I've known these guys since they were small, especially Rocco. I've known him since he was like that big.
Yeah.
Coached these dudes in baseball, basketball, soccer, so...
Best soccer coach there is.
Did a lot of that.
Best coach there ever is.
Yeah.
What do I do? I'm an exterminator.
New job.
Yeah, well, 6 months, but yeah.
With Ashton. Right?
Yeah,
With Ashton.
He works with me as well. I actually worked with him today. That was interesting.
It always is. Oh.
No, we had fun though.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do before you were exterminator?
Before this, I was a physical therapist assistant, and did that for about 17 years.
Jeez.
Just got fed up with it. All the insurance, Medicare changes, and then the facilities are switching over to taking in less than desirable types of patients. So it just hit a boiling point, and my oldest son, Alex, worked for this company he's there over a year, and he said they were hiring to come in and talk to the boss. So I went in, talked to him, liked what he had to say. He liked me, offered me the job on the spot, and
here we are now.
It's all history.
6 months later.
So, as we could see on your shirt,
The Ghostbusters
shirt. Nobody knows, but this is an OG shirt.
Classic.
yeah, my Super Bowl jersey.
Where did this come from?
So, all right, here we go. I'm going to give away my age. You know, being a Gen X guy from, growing up in the 80s and 90s, Ghostbusters was a big movie in the mid 80s through the 90s, and obviously big fan of it. So several years ago, I was walking through, I think it was Target, saw the shirt and was like, "Yep, that's coming home with me." And
here we are now, once again.
And it's really comfortable too. It's made of like a soft cotton, so that's what I really.
We gotta get a shirt.
They always have those types of shirts at Target.
Yeah,
cheap too, like $20, $15.
We'll try to find one.
I dig the soft cottony type shirts.
Yeah,
nice comfortable shirt.
I don't like the whatever regular cotton.
Yeah,
they shrink.
This one's not very comfortable.
Yeah, that's the tough part, is finding ones that don't shrivel up when you wash them.
Sometimes I dig it when it shrinks though. Like I get an extra size because I know it's gonna shrink, it shrinks perfect. You can
try that, but then you run the risk. If it doesn't shrink, then it looks like you're wearing a garbage bag. So.
Especially with them smalls. Sorry.
Look at that big nose.
Hey, dude, you're not much bigger. Like
yeah. You're just taller.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, girth wise, you guys are about the same. He just has about 2 feet on you?
Yeah, just a couple feet.
3 feet.
Do you ever like have trouble like putting your t-shirt over like your nose? Like does it ever get stuck?
No, not really.
Surprised that one wasn't aimed at me.
Look at this thing.
Look at mine.
Hey, this is the Big and Small's Nose podcast.
You act
Big and Big Nose.
You act
podcast.
like you're not Italian either. Aren't you Italian?
Yeah, but
I'm Italian.
Italians
got big noses. Greeks got big noses.
Yeah, double whammy for me.
Double everything.
And guess what? I'm fine about my nose.
I'm okay.
I'm used to the Pinocchio jokes now.
My nose is just crooked. It's all right. It is what it is. So, do you have a story you can tell us?
Oh, I have lots of stories. What kind of story are you looking for?
Ooh,
Can we?
Any story. Just have him pick any story.
What do you think your funniest story is?
Ooh, yeah.
Funniest? Oh, jeez.
He has so many in the bag.
He's like flipping through the pages in his mind right now.
I mean, okay, here's one that my kids think is straight hilarious. It was Halloween. God, how long ago? It was at least 10 years. I can't remember exactly how far back, but we had a little Halloween party, and everybody dressed up in costumes, Halloween, and so I was Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh God, I can just see it right now.
And then, of course, my buddies were over, and particularly my one buddy, one of my best friends, Travis. He wore a Superman costume.
Oh God,
It was because he looks nothing like Superman, but it was awesome. It had the fake muscles in it and everything.
Oh my gosh.
Best costumes.
So, of course, being a Halloween party, and there was some drinking happening, and of course, it was part of my costume. I had a bottle of rum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as the night went on, that bottle got more and more empty. And so Travis and I decided that it was going to be fun if we just went for a walk.
Oh,
God.
no.
A little drunk
So we
walk.
just, we'd, walk it off.
Yep.
So we're heading up the street, and cars are going by, and they're all just slowing down to take a look at us. And of course, I was doing the whole Jack Sparrow wave and the wobbly kind of walk, and some of it was acting, some of it was rum induced. I'm not gonna, can't lie about that, but that was it took us a while to get home because I could have swore they moved the streets around that night.
Could you imagine?
But we made it home, and of course, my kids were just cracking up laughing because I was talking like Sparrow, pirate language
Dressed up
the
as
whole
Sparrow
night, and
with Superman, who looks nothing like Superman.
I mean, he had the dark hair, but it was a buzz cut, and he's got like a goatee, which is not Supermanish, but it was awesome. It was a fun night, and
You remind me of Jack Sparrow. Here's Paul with a pirate hat on.
What?
I'm making it.
You're making
make
Paul
it.
with the pirate hat.
Yep.
Paul with a pirate hat, savvy.
Yep. I will put it on the screen now.
Nice. But that's, to this day, Ashton and Alyssa still crack up about that.
I would have loved to watch that.
Yeah, especially with everyone's reaction. They're like, Jack Sparrow and
Oh,
Superman
I did the whole
walking.
thing. I mean, I had the hat, the wig with the braids. Lauren put some,
make
liner around so it looked like, I even grew the mustache,
Oh, wow.
like the goatee. And, that was...
That's
perfect timing.
We need to talk about that.
The ringtone.
The ringtone.
The ringtone, yes.
You've had that ringtone for a while.
There's a lot of OG stuff with Paul.
Mm-hmm.
So, the ringtone is, obviously, if anyone who's ever watched Rick and Morty,
Love that show.
One
Love
of my
Rick and Morty.
favorite cartoons, and I just, after the Pickle Rick episode, I'm like, I want that for a ringtone. I found it.
There it is.
Of course, my call tone is Swifty, so...
Gotta get swifty.
Yeah.
Shout out Rick and Morty.
Mm-hmm.
We have a question about your past self.
Past self.
Yeah.
If you had to ask not ask, but what is one thing you would change from your past? What's one thing you would do differently?
Oh, jeez.
If you had to do it again.
If you
your
had
life
to.
Again.
If you wouldn't change anything, then you don't have to say anything. But if you could change one thing from your past or anything, what would that be?
Man, it's a good question, because I really don't have a ton of regrets in life.
That's good.
Um,
Having Ashton.
That's crazy. We love Ashton. Good dude.
Man, what do I regret, or what would I want to change? I mean, knowing what I know now back then, or what?
Yeah, we could do that.
Geez, I would have gotten involved in more of the like financial stuff. No, you know, obviously that's an easy answer though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I would have to. As much as I loved playing it, my knees and shoulders now kind of bother me. So I'd probably tell myself, forget football, stick with soccer and baseball.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's like, you're going to miss it in high school. I'm like, I'm going to not miss it when I'm feeling good, when I'm waking up.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah. Because, you know, I carry a few injuries with me from that bug me from time to time, especially the shoulder and my knee. But I mean, I had fun playing. It wasn't anything like that. But if I could change something, that would probably save me some
headaches,
some rough days.
Yeah.
Now at my ripe old age.
If Ashton never had like the ear surgeries he did, would you let him play football if he didn't have those?
It wasn't that we didn't let him. We just highly discouraged it.
Okay.
Just because I mean, you can get injured in any sport, so let's not.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to go there, but there seems to be a lot more prevalent, specific types of injuries that come with football.
Like more head injuries.
And of course, you know, the joints, the beatings you take, and whatever. So because he didn't love football, he loved basketball and he loved soccer. Like those were his two loves. So to reduce the risk of injuries that would keep him out of those sports, we just kind of, like I said, we didn't tell him he couldn't, but we kind of stressed the importance of, you know, you love soccer and you love basketball.
Yeah.
So why take an unnecessary risk
and getting injured
playing something that you don't love like you do? And he got it. He understood it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't want to say we forbid him to play, but we, like I said, I discouraged it just because I know what I went through. And
yeah, because at the end of the day, the longevity of football takes your body down.
Right. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of dudes who never got hurt and they're fine. Oh, yeah. And, you know, that's great, but I just didn't see it as, I saw it as an unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
You know, given the fact that, you know, to keep him out of, you know, well, you've missed games and it killed you, right?
Oh yeah, hurts.
Yeah. Could you imagine, you know, popping an ACL or something and then you're done for a year?
Yeah.
You didn't get hurt a lot. You
broke my leg. It's about it.
That's about it.
But it was
never had like injuries that like career ending.
Except for my first year of college, I was very injury prone. So like I hurt my wrist, out for a few months, hurt my ankle, out for a few months, and I barely got to practice and everything. And it's not that I like hated missing it. It's just the injuries. Just you're very limited in real world stuff when you're injured.
Yeah, and that takes a toll, especially when because I know I got injured and, you know, injured, you know. You could play hurt, but you can't play injured. So I always ask myself, are you hurt or are you injured? But I remember one particular, what was it, my junior year? I sprained my knee. Which this was rare, but, you know, given I played at, you know, Western Reserve, but this was back when they were crappy, you know. This was the pre-Hake era, but we were winning pretty big, so, you know, we started kind of lollygagging a little bit because, you know, we're up several touchdowns, and it wasn't, and, you know, it was my mistake. I should have, you know, I was a running back. I should have hit the hole full speed, and I didn't. Yeah. And I was standing, you know, more upright instead of leaning in, and I took a helmet below the knee, and it kind of popped the kneecap up a little, and yeah, that sucked. Yeah. But, you know, having to miss games,
really,
you know, and I rushed the comeback too. which is probably why the knee bothers me, because I didn't let it heal properly. After a week, I threw the crutches away and, told the coach I'm good, and he just looked at me, and I'm, eating handfuls of Advil and wrapping my knee as tight as I could to,
reduce
and trying to keep a straight face through the pain to show him, like, look, I can move, I can run, but...
Yeah, a lot of people think that most of the injuries happen when you're going hard, but most of the injuries are like when you take some off or you don't really try. Like like in football too, yeah.
And as a running back, they mainly need to tackle them, especially if you're like a stronger, bigger running back. They have to go for the legs to take you down, because if they wrap you up, there's not tackling.
I mean, look at me. I'm not tall either. I'm a short guy, but stockier build. But that was my style. I was when I came at you, all you saw was face mask and numbers on the shoulders.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to try to tackle me up high,
you had to go below the knees. It wasn't going to
work to you. You had to hit me low. And
that's what happened with Nick Chubb and the Steelers, Minkah Fitzpatrick, because you can't tackle that. Same with Derrick Henry. You can't tackle those dudes above the waist, or else you're going to get absolutely blown by, or I guess just ricochet off.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to shoulder tackle Chubb. No way.
Well, if not one of the best, if not the best running back in the league right now. Well, healthy. But
I mean, he's up there. There's a few good backs, but he's definitely one of them.
For sure.
So, going on with sports, your son thinks that LeBron is over Jordan.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
So who's better?
I say Jordan.
I say Jordan.
LeBron, you have to give. I don't get the LeBron hate, but
listen, they're both are great players. I'm a Jordan guy. Some of it's biased because I grew up watching him play.
And Ashton grew up watching LeBron.
Yeah, I think it has to do with what generation you grew up. We grew up with LeBron, so obviously most of us. And
a lot of people go to the rings argument.
6 or 6.
And hard to argue that. LeBron's been to more finals than probably anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the way I see that is Jordan changed the game.
He did.
Yeah.
He started it.
The game that you guys know is because of Jordan.
Yeah. Number 23 started it all.
Basketball was a lot different back in the 80s and 90s. It was honestly, I think a lot of these dudes today probably wouldn't cut it in the NBA back then, because it was a lot more physical.
No 3-point line, more fundamental
the 3-point line was there. That came about in the late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, I
so
guess
that was there. But nowadays,
the physicality,
it's 3 and D.
Yeah.
Everybody 3 and D. They shoot the 3 and run back. You don't see a lot. If you go on on Peacock, the streaming, and they have because they used to be the exclusive carrier of NBA.
Okay.
NBA on NBC, which they're trying to bring back actually. But you can go back and watch NBA Finals so if you want to watch Jordan, you can go back and watch they have all the games. The final scores of those games were in the 80s. Low 90s, upper 80. Now they're scoring 100 points every night. It's
more defense back then.
But and not as many 3 balls either.
That too, yeah.
But the gameplay is so much different, man. They run plays, they post up. I mean, it's honestly great if you know how to watch basketball and if you're into it. The gameplay was so much better. Mm-hmm. But going back to the Jordan thing is number one, he changed the game, but number two, and this is the big one. LeBron wants to be like Jordan, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So, I mean, everybody wants to wear 23?
Because of Jordan.
Why does everyone wear 23?
He started it.
Because of Jordan. Because he changed the game. He was a lot of people, maybe a lot of people know. I don't know, but he was an awesome smack talker.
Who, Jordan?
Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the all-time best is probably Larry Bird. Larry Bird might be the all-time greatest talker, but Jordan was a big talker.
I love Larry Bird.
And I don't know, man. when it comes to it, like I said, LeBron, great player. You know, for me personally, and you know, a lot of people think I'm an idiot for it, but I put LeBron actually number 3.
Who's 2? Larry Bird?
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe.
I think Kobe.
He just had that mentality.
I think Kobe had maybe even more than Jordan. He had the nasty kill, that kill streak,
mentality,
that kill mentality, and Kobe modeled his entire game off of Jordan's too.
Yeah.
You know, if you ever watched interviews with him and stuff, and he was in Jordan's ear all the time, phone calls, text, all the time, wanting to. And at first, Jordan even admitted that it got on his nerve a little bit, but. So, you know, if I had to build a franchise, Jordan would be one. And I wasn't a big Bulls fan either.
Yeah.
But you just can't deny greatness. Like baseball. You know, I hate the Yankees, but Derek Jeter, greatness.
Oh, we should have added him as the greatest.
How do you look at Jeter and just not go, good Lord, and watch your brain explode?
Yeah.
Just, you know, but yeah, just greatness. But if I had to build a team, Jordan would be 1, Kobe 2, LeBron 3, and then probably Bird.
Who's your 5?
5? There's a lot of good players.
There's a ton.
Moses Malone. You guys are probably too young for that.
People sleep on Moses Malone.
Never heard of him.
Of course not. He played for the 76ers.
Great
was
player.
A beast. He was.
And Bob McAdoo. He's a good player too.
Yeah.
People forget about Bob McAdoo.
I mean, you go down the line. The George Gervins and the Pistol Pete's.
Never heard of
John Havlicek even was pretty good.
Ever heard of him?
Of course not.
You know, and then of course the Barkleys and the Karl Malones.
Yeah, know him.
Barkley just doesn't get credit because he never won a ring. But if you look up highlights of Charles Barkley, that dude was bringing the ball up the court, taking people off the dribble as a power forward.
I mean, that wasn't even his forte. He was actually an excellent rebounder. Hence the nickname, the Round Mound of Rebound. I mean, all-time best rebounder, I'd probably say is Dennis Rodman, but.
Oh, Dennis Rodman.
Rodman just had that sixth sense of he just knew where the ball was coming off.
Always. He did not have to score at all.
No, he averaged 6 points a game maybe, but he played excellent defense. He was great at getting in your head.
Very, very.
He was insane.
What's this thing that you're gonna do with us here?
So Paul, you like food, right?
Do
you like food?
I love food.
Food trivia.
Great.
Food trivia.
We love trivia. I don't know why.
Every episode, we either try new food or the Oreos.
Oh my gosh!
Let's do that real quick.
Wait, first, a message from our Past-Selves.
We interrupt this episode with a message about our socials.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following our socials, Instagram, X, TikTok, the handle, Big and Smallest Pod, all lowercase, no spaces. The handle will be up on the screen right about now. You see it there, Big and Smallest Pod, no spaces. Also, if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Comment down below. We want to read your comments for a segment. If you're an audio-only listener, I recommend come over to our YouTube channel. See what we're doing on the camera. See what we're doing. See our mics. We got the blue cords. We got the blue pop filter. So I recommend you come over. But if you're not, if you're an audio-only listener, give us a 5-star review. Tell us that we're awesome, this and that. Tell them that you came from YouTube or whatever. And one more thing before we head on to the rest of this episode. YouTube channels, Rocco Crawford Golf. Link in the description. He posts golf contests, a lot of shorts. So make sure you go like those shorts, his videos, and subscribe. Millie Golf's my golf channel, my own personal channel as well. I post shorts here and there, but I'm mainly a golf channel where I post golf content. I'm doing a bunch of series on there, so make sure you like, subscribe, and comment and say I came from the pod. Same thing for him. And Rocco, on to the rest of this episode.
And we're back. We forgot.
All right.
Paul is going to try the Oreos.
Before we get into food trivia, you could just try one. You don't have to. Should we get a trash bag real quick?
No.
Okay.
He'll be fine. He ain't going to throw up.
That doesn't even sound like it's going to be good.
It's two good things, but not put together.
Oh, exactly. They're polar opposites.
And like there isn't even a
It's
flavor.
like pineapple pizza.
And it's
two
all-
good things, but not meant to be together.
I'm old school Italian. Pineapple does not go on pizza.
Exactly.
And,
Like,
I've taken a beating for that, but and I'm sure I will from.
That's
But
fine.
pineapple is not a pizza topping.
It's not.
And it's not even like one flavor. They're all Sour Patch into one. So go ahead, try. You don't have to eat the whole thing. You can just take a bite if you want. It smells like death.
It actually smells
Fruity.
Sour Patchy. Like,
Smells like
yeah.
Rocco. Fruity.
What if he throws up?
He's not going to. Trust me. It's not that. It's bad, but it's not that
So
bad.
when you eat it and you swallow it,
That sounded wrong.
your tongue on your teeth tastes like Sour Patch Kids, and then the actual thing tastes like Oreos.
You know what?
Really?
It's not bad actually.
Really?
It is. It's. Well, I'll put it this way: it's way better than I thought it was going to be.
It's very odd.
Nick
I'm
almost
actually going
threw
to
up.
finish it. It's not.
Nick almost threw up.
This is the first time I ate it. The second time and third time didn't get better, but it was. That's the first person on
It's
our.
not horrible.
That's the first guest.
Coleman didn't mind it.
That's the first guest that actually said it was not bad, pretty good.
Well, Coleman said he just wouldn't get it.
Coleman said
It's
it
not
won't-
bad, but it wouldn't be the first choice.
No, he said it wasn't good. He just said it it's not.
Here's the thing: is it doesn't hit you with the sour.
Yeah.
It's just very sweet. I think.
You get the sweet without the Sour Patch Kid sour,
Yeah.
and I think that's what saves it.
Yeah.
If you got that sour with that cream with the cookie, that might be funky. But those actually aren't horrible.
It's just two things that really shouldn't go together though, because Oreos.
No, but they do kind of play nice together. Honestly, they're not. It's not the worst
Really?
thing. No, it's not the worst thing I've ever had.
They play nice together. I like that.
He
that
played
wording.
nice. Oh, Bluey, our mascot. Say hi to him.
It's
What's up, Louie? I thought his name was going to be Spooder Man.
Spooder, man. We might have to change it.
No, we can't change it.
Well, I mean, we can. It's not
Nope.
okay.
That's for anyone who doesn't know, it's a throwback to the 2022 Columbiana Clipper basketball team.
Spooder.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Oh, my
Mascot.
mask is in my car. I'll have to buy Ash
You should
another one.
just wait till our Halloween podcast. We're dressed up.
But
like-
every game, before every game, Ashton and I go to Subway. We'd have the masks on, no matter what.
Oh,
In the
yeah.
locker room after the game, even if we
even
lost,
your run
even
up,
when we lost.
your run up, it was like, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like mask up.
I think
Yeah.
Ashton changed it towards the end too. Ashton
All
and I
right.
are, and the Web Shooters. That was our YouTube channel we
The
started.
web shoot, yeah.
Shout out to the Web Shooters
It's the
and Ashton.
worst name ever.
Isn't that your clan on Call of Duty too? Or something like that?
TWBS, the Web Shooters.
Yeah, I've watched him and his buddies play a few
Good
times.
times.
Have you
good
ever watched
times.
MBBO? Mini basketball basement league?
Probably not.
Why not?
We were gonna do a league. One episode, it was done.
Yep. Follow us on Instagram. All right,
Food
here we go.
trivia.
The food trivia.
Food trivia.
Get your whiteboard. Get going.
What do we
I'm not
play?
gonna hold
Oh,
the
how
mic
he's
and
gonna
do
hold
this
it?
at the
How
same
did
time.
Coleman do it?
I don't know.
I think he held it on his
had
knees or
lap.
whatever.
First to 5.
Oh,
What are we
there you
doing?
go.
What are we doing here?
All right. Doesn't matter. We'll
Okay.
see.
We'll see.
Which two spices are the most popular in the world?
Which two spices?
I mean, anything or just
Anything.
Two
What's the most
spices?
popular spices in the
spice?
world?
But I don't know if this counts as spice, but
I'm not spelling this right at all, but
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
no.
Did I just
I
hear your
could-
stomach?
I think that was mine.
I can't even think of another spice right now.
Like I said, I don't know if these count as spices, quote unquote, but
All right. Well,
What do you have?
paprika and I don't know.
salt and pepper.
You get a half a point because it was pepper and mustard.
Mustard's a spice?
Not mustard seed, yeah.
Salt. If you guess salt, you would be wrong because salt is not technically a spice; it's
That's
a mineral.
what I was.
That's
I was
Yeah.
gonna put pepper too.
But the base of most seasoning is salt and pepper, and then of course you go from there.
All right,
Ooh,
so
this
he
is a
gets-
good question.
He gets 1 point for that.
What type of food holds the world record for being the most stolen around the globe?
Stolen food?
Stolen.
Oh, jeez.
I feel like
I mean,
Let me see.
no. Because I don't want you to react to it.
This is just a guess.
Same.
But from all the stories that you hear
of
it
could be one
cutting hands off and for stealing around the world, I'm going bread.
I put pizza.
Cheese.
My
second guess would have been donuts.
That's a good one.
Oh, I could go for
These are hard
donut.
questions.
You think?
I mean, do they give a list of the top down, like the top 5?
No,
or
cheese,
okay.
It's estimated that as much as 4% of the cheese produced around the world is stolen.
Really?
That
cheese is expensive, so I could see that.
That equates to much as 91 million tons of cheese each year.
Cheese each year?
Cheese.
That is a lot of cheese.
That is a lot of cheese.
I was close with pizza.
You know this question.
Do I?
But does Paul know the question? What is the only food that can never go bad?
Oh, you guys talked about this.
Oh.
I won't get a point for this.
That can never. Oh man. That can never go bad.
I won't get a point for this, but.
What'd you put?
You know what I put? I know the answer.
The only food that can never go bad.
It's not really a food. It's kind of like a spread.
Yeah. No, it is. It goes in your fridge. It depends on who you are. Some people put it in the fridge. I know people.
But I feel like people don't eat it for a meal. Like that's like considered food.
It's good for you, so people will just put it in their like things. Honey.
Honey.
Honey. Shit.
Yeah.
But I won't get a point.
Yeah, I remember.
That was just like let's see if Paul knows.
Well, mustard doesn't really go bad either.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's still
probably
it's still 1-0.
What'd you get right?
He has one. He got one for pepper. I gave him one for pepper.
Yeah, I'll give him one. What is the only fruit with seeds on the outside?
Oh,
seeds on the outside.
The only food?
Fruit.
Sorry. Fruit with
seeds on the outside. It's probably something I don't know.
You know this.
I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is.
It's an everyday fruit.
Is it actually?
Oh. An everyday fruit?
Yeah, like
that here in America.
Oh yeah.
I put dragon fruit.
An everyday fruit.
I know what it is.
Oh.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Strawberry.
Wow.
I put dragon fruit because I think dragon fruit does have seeds on the outside.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I know it's not an everyday fruit.
No, not at all. It's exotic.
Fancy.
So what is it? 2-1.
I've never had dragon fruit. Yeah, 2-1.
I've never either.
2-1.
Which famous American beverage was first invented in 1886?
Wait, the first American beverage?
Which famous American beverage was first invented in 1886?
Can we get a hint? Is it like a...
It's a pop.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe I'll go with...
I might be selling right here.
The original, maybe?
3, 2, 1. I just put Dr.
Yep.
Coke.
Coke.
I overthought it.
It was, in my mind, it was a toss between Coke and root beer or sarsaparilla or something like that.
Does it say it? I feel like it should be like the EST or whatever. Or no, what is it? Where it's like...
EST.
Established.
Yeah.
Established in 18... No, it doesn't.
Well, that depends. It's not the original recipe, so I don't think they can...
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
Because the original... I wish we had the original recipe.
I overthought that.
It's like cocaine in that.
Yes, that's why it's called Coke.
Yep,
it's very addicted.
Did you know that in the 80s they changed the formula?
Really?
And there was a big backlash. People hated it, so they switched back
to
the formula that you guys know.
I'm glad they switched it.
I would like to try that. Like the
honestly, I don't remember it because it was, I was younger, but there was a competing thing. There was new Coke versus old Coke for a while.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It must have been really bad if they changed it back.
I think just along with everything, there's purists out there, and it just so happens that the original Coke has a big purist following. So it was definitely worth their money to stick with the formula.
The old.
Right.
Ooh.
It's not broke. Don't fix it.
What the heck? Where were Doritos chips invented?
Where? Is it like in the United States?
Yeah.
Like a state?
No. Like a place. It was in 1960.
Like a Manufacturing place?
No, like
Like a city? Or
it's a place. Like it's not it's in a city, in a state. It's like a place.
Where were they invented?
Like a mall, a Walmart, like things like that. An amusement park, like things like that.
Oh God, I have no idea. Crap. I got nothing.
I didn't know this. This was like very surprising to me.
I don't know what it could be.
This is just going to be a stupid answer.
It better not be no fast food restaurant.
A stupid answer that's going to lose, but
3, 2, 1. I put gas station.
You were close. It was Disneyland.
oh, okay.
Gas station.
Doritos parent company Frito-Lay had a restaurant inside the park, and that's where the first Doritos were made.
Gas station.
I'm a big fan of Doritos.
So am I.
You know what? I didn't like Doritos because
Wow.
I threw up when I had them, like when I was little.
Right.
So I never had like the red Doritos for like the red bag.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
The cheese.
The nacho cheese, and I didn't have them for like probably like 12 years, and then all of a sudden, like probably a month ago, I eat them all the time now.
I
love them. I like the purple ones, the sweet or the spicy sweet chili.
I don't care for those too
They're
much.
so good.
Me neither. I like the Cool Ranch.
Yeah,
I like
the
Cool Ranch,
original,
too.
the nacho cheese, and the Cool Ranch.
You can't go wrong with the original either. The OG.
Have you ever had the spicy nacho cheese?
I have. Not as good.
See, the purple ones are only good in the small bags because it's like a good amount that like.
Yeah, if you eat too
anymore
much of it, it starts to get funky.
Yeah.
You know what's good? Dill pickle Lay's chips.
Oh no.
Really?
Yeah, don't even.
You've
what
had
about ketchup? Ketchup.
Ever had
Lay's
the
chips?
ketchup
Okay,
ones?
here's a hot take. You guys are gonna laugh. I like pickles, but I do not like pickles in any food.
Really?
If I
Yeah,
I will eat a pickle, but it has to be just the pickle.
Not on
I
a
like.
burger.
I
I
agree
don't
with that.
like
burger.
them on sandwiches. I don't like them in
Wow.
potato salad.
Do you ever take it off and eat the pickle by itself?
That's how
I
I
do
do
that
it
too.
every time.
Yep, because I don't
want
like-
I want the pickle. I just don't want.
I don't
wanna
like
eat
it.
it with the. I don't want the pickle flavor in my mouth with the cheeseburger.
See, my thing
Really?
is
Okay.
I don't like when there's like the little like circle pickles on the like the little
Mhm.
like sliced pickles. I don't like it. You can't bite through it, so like the whole pickle comes with it.
Yeah.
And it's just like
So would you eat fried pickles? Do you like fried pickles?
Oh yeah, fried pickles are good.
With ranch.
Yeah, absolutely.
never had it.
Oh,
You're missing out.
pretty good.
Missing
But
out.
it has to be the pickle chips,
Yes, not the
not the spears.
pickle fries.
Pickle spears are
I like the pickle chips.
That's like too much pickle at one time
Yeah.
with the
Pickle
breading
chips is the
and
perfect
I only like
serving
dill
size.
pickle. I don't like the other pickles.
you like sweet pickles.
I like dill pickles.
Here's a little props to Sabi's actually.
Oh,
They have
okay.
a spicy pickle that is I guess they're house made. They're awesome.
I gotta
Really?
try them.
How do
Still
you
don't
make-
want them. I still don't want them on my sandwich. But
How do you make that? Like in like a
they
jar?
probably put. Yeah, they probably just put something
Mm.
like a hot pepper or something in the brine when they're brining them.
All right.
I think
This
it's
is
still
another
3-1.
question. Yeah, 3-1.
I think so.
It's first to 5 wins.
I think it's 3-1.
Rice Krispies cereal
Mm-hmm.
has 3 mascots. What are their names? Oh, I knew he was gonna know this.
We'll see if I can spell it right though.
Looks like it's gonna be 4-1.
Think
you-
about like the cereal, and like
Do you lose on spelling or no?
no.
Okay.
I feel like you got this wrong.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I put crisp, tis, and wiener.
Snap, crackle, and
Yeah.
pop.
Good job. I was like, what are you gonna spell wrong?
Oh, we're
Crackles.
crackle because I think they spell it with a K.
Oh,
I put
they probably did.
crisp, tisk,
That's-
and wiener.
That, that's a different cereal.
That's your cereal.
4-1.
Would you ever eat pickle cereal?
Oh, hell no.
No, that would taste so
I feel
bad.
like
Pickles and milk. Oh,
Ew. Yeah. No.
Yeah, what kind of question is it? Ah, I knew that too. Oh my god, snap, crap.
Ooh, this is a good one. What type of food is the most frequently ordered item in the U.S.?
What food?
What food? What type of food?
oh God, this could go.
Either way.
Yeah.
There's a few ideas pop into my head. Like if we're going based on kids today, but
Oh, and they're
According to one of the United States' most popular food delivery services, The number one ordered food in 2021 was...
Oh, ordered?
Chicken nugs.
I was gonna put chicken or bread, but chicken.
Chicken fingers. But that
we'll get a point.
Same.
All right, what is it?
5-2.
5-2.
He just won.
I thought it was 3-2.
Then you got Snap Crackle Pop, which was 4, and then that
was
5.
that 4?
Yeah.
Because you got pepper, strawberries.
Here,
Coke.
we'll do one more just in case.
Yay!
Ooh, what is the oldest soft drink in the United States?
The oldest?
Yeah. It was made in 1885.
No. Soft drink.
Soft
So
drink.
this can be not just pop.
It's pop. I'll give you
It's a
that.
pop?
Yeah.
I'm between 2. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
I feel like that's a new one, though. A newer one.
Man.
I don't think it's...
And what was Coke? Coke was what?
86? Something
So a year before.
Yeah, a year or two
I'm
before.
putting 2 answers, and if I have one of them, I get it right. I get it right.
Oh, man. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark here. RC Cola.
Dr. Pepper or Pepsi?
Which one?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Yeah!
No shit.
Oh.
The pepper.
Let's go.
So what's the points
I'm
now?
a big fan of Dr. Pepper.
5-4. I love Dr. Pepper. He doesn't like Dr.
I hate
Pepper.
Dr.
Like
Pepper.
Dr.
I had it the other day because I had nothing else to drink, and it was pretty good. But it was from KFC.
Well, I mean,
Popeyes.
listen, the best Coke in the world comes from McDonald's.
And Sprite.
So, that, you know.
McDonald's Sprite just always... I don't
Whoa.
like sweet. I don't like their
I did not know this. In Newark, New Jersey, it's illegal to sell this food item after 6 p.m. without a doctor's note. What food is it? I did not. This should not be a thing.
I have a guess, but it's not going to be right.
I got absolutely nothing.
It just
Illegal to sell it after 6 p.m. without a doctor's.
Without a doctor's
There's
note.
a lot of weird stuff in New York. Like, you can't pump your own gas in New York. Isn't that crazy?
Dude, I got nothing.
I got something.
It says, while it's not clear what the purpose was, this strange U.S. law still remains on the books today.
Do they enforce it? That's the question.
There's a
I don't know.
There's a reasoning behind my answer. It's an obvious reasoning, but...
Wow. I got nothing.
I don't know. This was the first thing that popped in
6
my head.
p.m. Every day?
Every day.
6 p.m. Oh, man.
Excuse me.
Just something stupid here.
I'm going to show the camera.
What'd you put?
Pancakes.
Peanuts.
Ice cream.
What? I put
Dude,
peanuts
some
because...
of the best ice cream eating hours are after 6 p.m.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
You
never-
get dinner, you go to ice cream after
I'm
with the
never
fam.
going to New York.
Or you eat ice cream for dinner. I've done that before.
I've done that before. I put
It's highly frowned upon.
I put peanuts because of the people have that are allergic to it, but that's the only reason why I put peanuts. Ice cream? That's like a crime.
Yeah.
What?
So if you get home from work and you want ice cream, tough luck.
Well, I think you can eat it at home, but you can't. They
Serve
can't
it.
sell it.
So you'd have to go buy it
Dude,
before 6
Baskin
p.m.
Robbins is struggling.
Could you imagine?
You said
it'd be
Newark, Newark,
Newark.
Newark. Okay, I'm not New York or New York.
I guarantee you they don't enforce that.
Yeah, that's a
There's
stupid.
no way.
There's some
That's
crazy
the best
laws.
soft serve.
Like
food on the
there's some
planet.
crazy laws out there. Like you can't
There's
I
not
don't even know.
You can't. Oh, never mind. Because jaywalking that's kind of. It's not really stupid, but
Well, I think that's a safety thing.
yeah. But I'm walking here.
I'm walking.
Do
in.
you know what jaywalking is?
I mean, the only thing I would say is if it's not a crosswalk, you can't walk.
Yeah, crossing the street outside of a crosswalk.
What is the J? Like where's?
I have no idea.
Did you know in Florida it's illegal to sing when you're in a swimsuit?
Florida is a weird state. There are a lot of weird crimes.
It's
going on
illegal
Florida.
in Alabama.
Oh, here we go, Alabama.
It's illegal
That's
to wear a
another one.
fake mustache that causes laughter in church.
That makes more sense than the swimsuit one. You can't sing while wearing a swimsuit in Florida. I've sang in a swimsuit in Florida before. And the police aren't after me.
It's illegal for a woman to drive a car in a house coat.
Makes sense. They shouldn't be able to drive anyway.
In Alabama?
That's probably in Texas.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, in California.
That's another weird state. Big state.
Freaks.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the questions. What is the most common law that is broken? Like, what do you think? What law gets broken the most?
I feel like it's.
Write it down.
Oh. Wait. What is the most common crime?
Crime law.
Broken.
Broken.
I feel like it's something stupid.
This gets broken.
Two things come to mind.
Ooh, we gotta do it again. All right, what is it?
That's what I come up with. Seatbelts or speeding.
I didn't come up with an or. I just put stealing.
It's underage drinking.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's not stupid. That is not stupid at all. See, the thing is, so many kids underage do it. Like, I don't. That's not the first thing that comes to my mind when I think of a crime, but it is.
Oh yeah.
But like so many people do
You
it.
can get into very big trouble for that.
Yeah.
Do you know lollipop in Washington State prohibits driving with a lollipop in your mouth?
I feel like it's more of a safety thing too.
Distracted driving, maybe.
I feel like it should be illegal to drive with a toothpick in your mouth. Like my uncle did that and he swallowed
Choking
it.
hazard.
Yeah, he swallowed it. They had to surgically remove
You start
it.
choking, and that's probably the reason behind the lollipop too.
Yeah.
Are we going back to food trivia?
But we need a winner.
It's 5-4.
Uh-oh.
Don't call it a comeback.
Okay, we'll do this. If I tie it up, we'll do one more, and if he gets it right, he wins. But if we both get it right, then I don't know.
All right. Do you know what Spam is? Like the food?
Spam. I've seen someone eat a whole thing of Spam before.
Spam is a popular food in Hawaii. Which two words were combined to create the brand name?
Oh man. I know the second one.
Spam.
I don't know if this is what it's called.
I'm just gonna take a guess here.
I don't know if this is a food or not.
Well, it says what two words?
Okay, wait. Are they both food? Yeah, they're both foods.
I don't think they're both foods.
I put ham and spackle.
Speed and ham.
It's spiced ham.
Oh,
Yeah.
I knew it was the ham.
Is spackle?
Spackle is what you fill the holes in your wall.
That's what I
before
thought.
you
That's
What's
what
that
I
stuff
spackled the walls with.
What's that thing that they spray on pans before you put it on?
Pam.
Pam. I was thinking. Oh yeah. I don't know.
And Joe Dirt also.
Spackled
Joe
ham.
Dirt also uses it to rig the carnival games
Mm.
and to keep the dogs' nuts from freezing to the porch.
Paul does some
Wait,
crazy
I
things.
love me some Joe Dirt.
We both got it right. Now what? Well, technically, we both got one thing right.
You both?
Ham. We
No,
both
that
said ham.
doesn't count. You gotta
Alright.
get it right. Are you
Oh,
kidding
that's right.
me?
That's right. Never mind. Shut up.
All right, one more.
Here we go.
We gotta
Sudden
get one
death.
more. Sudden
Yeah.
death.
First bucket wins. Our next bucket wins.
I ran out of questions on that site.
Next bucket wins.
Which part of the plant is a potato?
We're not doing this.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Wait. Which part of the what?
Which part of the plant is a potato?
Nailed it.
Nailed it?
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
3, 2, 1. The stem. Oh, the root. That's right.
It's the stem!
What?
Oh shit!
It is?
Yeah.
Are you
We
sure?
made the potato grows underground, so many people think it is the root.
That
But it
definitely
is
wasn't-
actually a swollen part of the plant's underground stem. It serves as
Well,
a storage
damn.
organ.
Good
Wow.
game, Nikki.
Wow.
Good game.
I think you've won twice today,
No. Bacon beat me in football.
but you won in basketball.
I should have. He's not a basketball.
We make the rules and we break them.
Oh, he beat me in the sudden death trivia. So I won once.
And
he almost came back too.
You should have saw my golf trivia. That was fun. Fire.
Wow. Good game of food trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have...
Congrats, Nikki. You beat me.
Do you have a story of when you were younger to wrap this thing up?
Story. When you were younger.
Like how younger?
I would say teenager. Because that's when I feel like when the most stuff happens.
What's a funny, crazy story that happened in high school?
Oh, high school. Jeez, oh man. Well, I guess we can do a little recall here. The underage drinking thing.
Oh gosh.
Here we go. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning to you.
Tequila.
Oh.
So.
Nothing good happens after the word tequila.
Well, yeah.
Or alcohol in general.
So, yeah. Drinking straight tequila is not a good combo for me because I'm not nasty, whatever, but I just really do extremely dumb shit. And I don't remember doing it. So, obviously, this is secondhand because I don't remember this. However,
that's awesome.
After a crazy night, I woke up on my buddy's floor, and my shoulder was hurting really bad. Couldn't move my arm. So, still probably a little half-cocked from the night before. I'm rolling around trying to get up, can't use my right arm. And I find my buddy and wake him up and, dude, what happened?
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
I'm like, my shoulder, I can't move my arm. What the hell happened? And he just gets the stupidest smile on his face. And he goes, dude, you don't remember? I said, no, I have no clue, but I can't move my damn arm. He goes, after you finished the bottle of tequila, you climbed up on the roof of the garage.
What?
And bet everybody $10 that you could fly. So I then...
You're sure not this isn't a recent story?
Yeah, no. This is back in...
I could see
I want to say my junior or
roof.
senior... I think it was senior year. And... well, it was the summer between junior and senior year. And, of course, my first response is, well, why didn't you stop
me? Yeah.
And at this point, he's about to piss himself laughing. He goes, dude, I bet everyone $10 you could. He said, you started out awesome, man. You took off, and we thought we were money in the bank. And then you just went.
So it was on the hard ground?
Well, okay, saving grace. It rained the day before. The ground was soft.
Ooh.
That's what's probably saved me from, I just
serious
had a minor separation.
Yeah.
It could have been broken or worse, but...
I could see you. Hey, on the screen right now is Paul is a bird.
Are you really going to do this?
Yeah, I'm going to make both of them.
Shout out to the Mother Nature. Saving Paul from
a trip
to the emergency room.
On so many cars.
So would I.
Dude, so I work at a pool, and the lifeguard didn't put her umbrella on because she wanted to get a tan.
Oh, no.
And she was just looking one time, and she felt something hit her head, and she swiped it down, and it went all over her leg, and a bird pooped on her.
Nice.
Yeah, so she freaked out. We had to wash her shoes.
That's disgusting.
It was bad. Not fun.
That would have been funny as hell to see that.
A bird pooped on. I would love to see you fly off of a house. Do you want to make the bet right now?
I was gonna say I could see Ashton doing that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, if I can drink drinks with tequila in them and I'm cool. But if you see me just drinking straight tequila, just wait. Something stupid.
Just know that he's going to try to fly.
Well, not every time. I mean, there's other dumb shit, too. I just have a hard time remembering them because I don't remember what... I was told I had a good time.
Hey, at least you had a good time.
You know what I would do? Pretend like I'm a WWE wrestler and jump off the top rope, elbow drop.
Ooh, that's another
through a table.
Story there.
Oh, gosh. Let's hear it.
So this is... my first year out of high school, kind couple of my buddies, went to Kent, like Maine Kent.
Yeah.
And, they stayed there in the dorms and whatever. We were huge wrestling fans. Back during the time, this was WWF.
Still am
not
a fan.
WWE. It was WWF.
I miss those days.
The Attitude Era.
Stone Cold, The Rock,
Stone Cold,
Undertaker, Triple H.
Dude. But we used to, and all the other dudes over at the dorm were also big wrestling fans. So we used to do our own Monday Night Raw. And they would have loved that. They would pull all their mattresses, those little things. They'd line them up in the main common area, the dorm, and then we'd put the couches.
Oh my god!
Up against them.
Oh, I would live for this.
So we had our own little ring, and we did wrestling. Like,
were you good? Did you win?
Oh yeah, we won a lot. Our belts were so the Budweiser case, we cut it into a belt. That was the world champion belt.
That's awesome.
Bud Light was the Intercontinental, and Milwaukee's Best was the tag team. So there's and I held all 3 titles.
Grand Slam champion.
Obviously we scripted it out and
how it is.
Did you script it to win all 3?
No. I was fair.
It's hard. It's hard to put people over, man. You gotta put yourself over. You know what that is?
Oh yeah, we used to put we took turns putting each other over.
That means say if Paul wanted to put his buddy over, his buddy would beat him.
But I had my 2 finishing moves were the stunner.
Oh my gosh, the classic
was one of them, and my other one.
Can we see a representation?
No.
And my other finishing move was the sharpshooter.
Funny story about the sharpshooter. My dad and I would always wrestle, and have a match for a plastic belt that they sell at Walmart. And he put me in the sharpshooter. I started crying and tapping out. He wouldn't let go. So it actually hurt. Those can, the Boston Crab and the sharpshooter are, if you actually the walls of Jericho
lean into them, extreme. They can be very painful. They really hurt your back.
And he didn't think I was in pain, so I was ooh, and he beat me for the championship.
Oh yeah, we went all out, man. We had costumes and everything.
See, oh my.
Nick would have loved.
I was like I didn't like just the tights, the
trunks,
the trunk.
The underwear.
So I did the Shawn Michaels style. I got a pair of long johns, those fit tight.
Yeah.
So I had those with a pair of
that sweet chin music.
So I had the gray. I had gray with a pair of blue tighty whities.
Do you have a picture of this?
I don't think there is any photographic evidence. Thank God. Thank God.
That would have been.
He would have had this.
But I had long hair down to the middle of my back.
That's awesome.
And the sketch.
I'm a wrestling connoisseur, man. I love wrestling.
I'm not too big into it now as much. Some of it, I like Randy Orton.
I love Randy Orton.
He's kind of on the down now.
John Cena's retiring 2025.
Yeah,
confirmed.
I saw that.
Really?
Cena's retiring, but yeah, back in the Attitude Era, my Stone Cold and
those were the best wrestling
Stone
days.
Cold and The Undertaker were my 2 favorites.
I love The Undertaker.
I was also a Shawn Michaels fan.
I like Shawn Michaels.
Who do you think is going to be the next John Cena?
Cody Rhodes. He's already the next.
Well,
John Cena.
I watched WrestleMania this year and saw him finally take down Roman Reigns, which I hate Roman Reigns. I'm just sick of him, and I think he held the title way too long.
He had it for over 1,000 days.
I don't know why they kept him holding that title that damn long.
Yeah.
But
I was glad to finally see someone take it.
But it was cool because John Cena came back. The Rock, he was already back at the time, but he kind of came back.
Yeah, he's a heel right now.
Undertaker came back. It was supposed to be Stone Cold, but they didn't. Stone Cold and WWE didn't negotiate a fair price.
Right.
So the day of day 2 of WrestleMania, they called the Undertaker because he was in Philly already.
Yeah.
And that's when he appeared.
That was crazy too. When the lights went out, all of a sudden he was in the ring.
It was Mark Calloway, not the Undertaker. He had street clothes on.
Mark Calloway is the Undertaker.
Yeah, but it's not the Undertaker. But.
Do you think?
What did he do? He choke slammed The Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
The lights went out. Him and The Rock both were gone.
What are your thoughts on Logan Paul, in the WWE?
I think he plays the role very well. I mean, he doesn't have a good past in real life with the whole when he was younger, but he's a really good athlete. and I think he's made for the WWE. But people didn't believe in him because he was a social media star coming into the realm of wrestling. But the matches, he's currently the United States champion, and he puts on good matches.
I don't like either one of the Paul brothers. Matter of fact, did that happen already? Mike Tyson and
It got canceled. It got postponed because Mike Tyson got hurt.
We talked about that.
I hope Tyson. Are they gonna?
I think
still fight.
November,
I hope so.
November, I think.
Dude, I hope Tyson.
I can't wait to watch that.
I don't want to wish. Hard. I don't want to wish death on anyone, so I don't want to say kills him, but I
beats
hope
him up.
Tyson beats him,
knocks him out,
beats
first
him
round
to a pulp.
And that will shut everyone up because
I do not believe for 1 second that Jake Paul or is it Jake Paul?
It's Jake Paul.
Yeah.
That Jake Paul is a legitimate boxer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's maybe a hobby boxer, but he is not a legit boxer.
I just don't.
I think a lot of his matches are paid off. They're bought.
Logan Paul or Jake Paul.
Yeah.
And he hasn't really fought any real boxer. And I think people don't take them both serious because they were Disney Channel actors and social media stars trying to become these big dudes now. I like Logan Paul more than Jake Paul.
I did too.
There has to be a little bit of level of, call it what you want, stupidity, lunacy.
Just to
get into a ring with Mike Tyson, I don't care if he is 60 years old.
He's just doing it for the money.
Have you seen, I watched Tyson growing up, in his prime.
Mike
Tyson.
I
got to see that dude, like they say, he is an animal.
Dangerous man.
He is an animal. And honestly, another hot take, I think Tyson, before he was derailed by Don King, I think Tyson possibly best fighter of all time.
Was the man.
See, personally, no matter how much money you give me, I ain't stepping in the ring with that guy.
He is a deadly, deadly combination of power and speed.
And
him getting out of jail and that Mike Tyson was crazy.
I mean, his mentality, like he said, I will eat your children. Dude
is eat your ear.
Well,
damn near.
You think he's gonna do that?
No.
That would be so. What just happened?
I don't know.
Does yours still work?
Yeah.
Does his still work?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way. I don't think there's enough money for me to get into a ring with Tyson.
When I watch,
I value simple things like chewing solid food over money. I'm not getting to a ring with Tyson.
When I watch this fight, if I see Jake Paul knock out Mike Tyson, it's rigged. Because Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but I don't think Mike Tyson would go for something like that. He wouldn't put his name.
I don't think Tyson.
With the amount of.
I don't think you could buy him.
The trash talking, the amount of training he's doing as a 60-year-old man.
Have you seen his training videos?
Yes, and they're at high level. He
still has it.
And I think I hope someone gets knocked out. I hope it's not decision. Because if it's decision, I still think Logan Paul is going to win.
Jake Paul's eating Matt. I guarantee you.
I hope so. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And that will shut everyone up. And
I hope one of them eats Matt.
And
if Tyson lands an uppercut,
I hate when it's decision. It's that was a
I paid money to watch
the Tyson uppercut. If he or his right cross, deadly.
The worst fights I've ever watched was when I pay for them, and they try to avoid each other in the ring, and it's split decision.
Oh, you're talking about some
in the main event,
Mayweather fights.
Mm-hmm.
In the main event, there's barely any punches thrown, and one guy wins by decision, and you pay all that money for a ticket to watch the show,
the pay-per-view,
all the hype behind it.
Yeah, at
one point it was over $100 for pay-per-view.
It still is.
Is it?
It's like $90.
I haven't bought a pay-per-view fight
because we bought Sean O'Malley's fight. You know him,
Sugar
the
Sean.
guy with the Sugar Sean with the crazy hair.
Oh, I think
the last fight I paid for, and I didn't pay for the whole thing. We all chipped in, but me and my brother and both my brothers and a couple other dudes all chipped in for the Mayweather Pacquiao fight.
Oh, Pacquiao.
I think that was the last pay-per-view I really watched.
Really?
I think.
We watched Sean O'Malley, and it was. I think it was $90.
Was it a terrible fight?
Yeah, every single fight was horrible.
Yeah,
Sean O'Malley, I love Sean O'Malley. He's crazy.
I don't think boxing has the showmanship that it used to have.
Yeah,
I think a lot of that focus has switched over to UFC.
I think he's UFC, right? Sean O'Malley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And boxing just can't be taken serious no more because all these social media dudes are trying to box now. It's like it's just corny.
I mean, there's no good heavyweights anymore.
No.
It just like the heavyweights used to be like that was the thing. Like all the lightweight fights were like the undercards. Now they're
They're the
main
main
eventing
eventing.
the lightweight guys.
The featherweight.
Like McGregor, O'Malley, all of them are light.
Well, McGregor's
lightweights.
a UFC guy too.
Yeah.
But no, actually, I will say, and I forget which class they were, but Mickey Ward and and Gotti.
Never heard of anyone.
I don't think I've heard of
Those
Gotti.
two had 3 fights, and they were awesome.
Beat downs.
Each 3 fight. And the reason they had the third fight is because they each won. You know, like Gotti won the first one.
Yeah.
Then Mickey Ward won the second fight. So they did the rubber match, the third.
The trilogy.
And Gotti ended up winning that one. But those were actually, those two like went at it. Like there was not a whole lot of dancing around. These dudes were in the middle just mixing it.
You ever see the clip of, I forget who it was, there were 2 UFC fighters and the time was running out. The one dude said, "Meet me right here," and they both started throwing haymakers at each other.
No.
It happened recently. It was awesome.
I like,
one guy got knocked out.
What's that one UFC guy that like he's like and he like
Oh, the dude
You know
who has
what's
the arrow?
yeah. Or like he does like the dances after he like
Because the one time he knocked a dude out, he went boom like 3 times.
Like he like
If we had a picture,
I don't watch a lot of UFC.
It's
crazy.
I feel like you would know of him if we showed you a
I
picture.
actually don't know what this guy.
I used to watch UFC back in like its
Kimbo
early
Slice.
day. No, before Kimbo.
Really?
Like Ken Shamrock, Tank
Ken
Abbott,
Shamrock.
Royce Gracie. I used to watch it back then.
Like
We're talking like early 90s.
Imagine stepping in the ring with someone like Kimbo Slice or Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley.
Kimbo Slice was an aberration because dude didn't really have any. He was a street fighter.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like he had no jiu-jitsu or Krav Maga or any
He just relied on his fist.
fighting style. He was just straight up street brawler.
Is Israel.
But he is huge. He's like one of the biggest dudes I've ever seen.
Kimbo. I think he passed away, didn't he?
I think he did die.
R.I.P. Kimbo.
This guy.
Yeah. He's a beast.
He's an MMA fighter. And he like.
Oh yeah, I think I have seen his face.
He'll just like.
He'll dance
He'll
and
just
he went.
look at people and just like and be like and come to me and then just knock him out. He's crazy.
I think he's a champion right now. I think
Yeah.
he is a champion.
Him and Garcia and
Garcia.
Ryan Garcia.
You know he got disqualified from
He's a
his.
champion.
He retired. Ryan Garcia
Garcia?
retired. Yeah.
Already?
Because
He's like 19. He's like 20.
yeah, he had some like illegal stuff going on, and I think he
Really?
retired. You can look it up,
I
but
actually don't know.
he either got disqualified and then retired, or he just got disqualified. But I think I read something and said he got disqualified.
Huh.
I'll get that after this episode.
He's 25. He's going to rehab in.
Rehab.
Really?
I thought I saw something about him retiring. Oops. Look up Ryan Garcia retirement. Because he was supposed to be the next up and coming boxer, and then he got caught up in all this social media crap. Maybe he didn't retire, but I think I saw something, but I don't know.
Substance abuse.
He got disqualified from one of his fights for that.
A what? Wait. Garcia is in the midst of the most emotionally trying time in his life. A lot of it has been self-inflicted, but it's clear that he isn't in the right headspace. With substance abuse expected to be the main reason for the reason Garcia was willing to accept to enter a rehabilitation program.
Jeez.
Speaking of the substance abuse thing, did you guys see they're doing? They're trying to put together the enhanced games.
Really?
Where it's Olympics.
Oh, but everyone's
but they're
doping.
Not only do they allow you to use
But they're
performance
like
enhanced,
pushing
they
it on you.
encourage it.
Really? Wow.
It's just gonna be a bunch of guys that are gonna die in 20 years.
Well,
Depends on
But-
who you are.
I'm kind of interested. I kind of want to see
I would love to watch that.
Yeah, I'm interested in that too.
I'm gonna be the next up and coming fighter. Do doping in golf?
Is
Not
that
really.
a thing?
Probably not.
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like Tiger Woods might be doing a little something.
Well, he's always on drugs for his back. But
no, but I think he,
I
like
think
he
so.
got bigger.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's hitting the weights, but I wonder if he's not taking a little something.
You would think,
Not natural.
Because back when
DeChambeau?
when he ruled the world, he
You know
was
DeChambeau?
just skinny. Yeah.
big guy. Yeah, I feel like he's on something.
His TikToks are funny, man.
Dude, I love watching his stuff.
I was watching one, just cracked me up. I think he was like drunk, and he hit this like glowing blue ball.
Uh-huh.
He freaking crushed it.
Yeah,
I think I saw that video.
He hit it like 400 yards and he was drunk.
He mashed it. He even said, he goes, I don't know how well I'm going to do. I've been drinking.
Yeah, and then he smacks it
And
400
then he
yards
just
down the middle.
puts it on the moon. Like
Nick can't even do it sober.
I'm not a golfer. Don't touch me. Stop touching.
I can't hit a driver either.
He likes irons.
I use a 2-iron.
Really?
I tee off with a 2-iron because I can't get the driver swing down. I just can't do it.
I can't. I suck at drive.
So,
It either
but
slices right or goes.
Consequently, I've gotten fairly decent with a 2 though.
Twos are harder than hitching.
I mean, I only get it out there a couple hundred yards, but
Well, a lot of people have trouble with driver because it's two completely different swings.
it is.
Yeah.
It's like more of a swoop.
Yeah, it's more of an up, or like you swing up on it, and irons you swing down on it. So
And-
people try to. That's why people top it all the time because people would use their driver swing for their irons.
I always top my drivers.
And I just, if I swing the driver too much, then I can't hit my irons for crap because I
Yep.
got that in my head. And so I tee up with a 2-iron, and then I'll use, obviously I'm not banging them way down way down the course. So I use a bigger, a lower iron to get close to the green.
Which is smart. Like you don't know, like the courses around us, you never need a driver. Like
My goal is to try to get there in 2.
Yeah, and if not, chip on, try to putt for a par. If not, bogey,
But
and then you're
I
chilling.
can't. I can't putt.
Me
Yeah.
neither. I can't putt either.
That's
can't do
why
anything.
my 50, 2 to 55 score is because most of it's putts.
Yep.
I just can't.
Putting just comes with practice. You just got to keep playing. But I think that
It's gonna wrap up.
should
the
wrap up the episode. Episode number
14.
14.
Donation link. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
In the description and the channel link. Venmo, Nick Millie Zero.
Rocco Crawford. Wait, no, Rocco Crawford. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, you remembered your name.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul,
being
for
a guest
coming.
on the
Having me.
podcast. Hopefully next time we could get Ashton.
Yeah, I tried, but he had other things to do. So
He's a loser.
Little father-son podcast duo.
Trivia with
Yeah, it was
Paul
fun.
and Ashton.
Yeah, them two versus us two.
if you ever want me
Yeah.
to come back, I'll come back.
Hey.
We'll love to have you back
Yep.
on the podcast. Thank you for watching. Get out of
Get
here.
out of here. We love you.